I saw a woman hit and kill someone on TikTok Live and it's been eating at me. So I'm not even sure where to post this, but whatever. I just need it out of my head. Monday morning, I was working from home, half answering emails, half doom-scrolling TikTok like usual. There's this creator I've followed for maybe 2 years. I won't name her because I'm not trying to start a witch hunt, but she's one of those lifestyle girlies. Think iced coffee in a Stanley cup, car vlogs, filter on point, outfit links in bio, always in her SUV going to do errands, like she's running a Fortune 500 company. You get the picture. Anyway, she was live. I clicked in without really thinking. She was driving, not even hands-free. Phone in the little vent clip thing, reading comments while doing 40 in some suburban area. At first, it was the usual. Where's your top from? Are you still with Chad? Do you use Olaplex? But she kept looking at the chat, like full-on reading and laughing while the car was moving. I remember typing, "Girl, keep your eyes on the road, LOL." And she saw it and said, "Oh, I'm a multitasking queen, don't worry," and giggled. I wish she had worried, because right after that, it happened. There was this loud thunk. Not a tire pop, not a pothole. It was thick and sharp like metal hitting flesh. The camera jolted. She gasped, just froze for like 2 whole seconds. Then she unbuckled, grabbed her phone, opened the door, and the live cut off. That was it. No oops, no gotta go, just gone. I just stared at the blank screen. A few others in the chat were like, "WPF was that? Was that a crash? Hello?" I kept refreshing her page. It was down for like 2 hours. Then back up. No explanation, no lives, just quiet. I went digging, maybe out of morbid curiosity, maybe because I couldn't get that sound out of my head. It was a man, mid-50s, killed by a vehicle while walking his dog, pronounced dead at the scene. Guess where it happened? Same town she lives in, same area shown in the background of her vlogs, same time. Articles said no substances were involved. Driver remained on scene, investigation ongoing. But not one word about her being live on TikTok. Not one. And I saw it with my own eyes. She wasn't looking at the road. Now here's where it gets worse. She posted yesterday. Not an apology, not a statement. Just a selfie with a Starbucks cup and the caption, "Trying to smile again." Healing isn't linear, #grateful, grateful, for what? People are commenting, "You're so strong. Don't listen to haters. God gives his hardest battles." And I'm losing my mind, like, I watched her kill someone, straight up. And the world is acting like she's the one who needs support. It's been 4 days and I can't sleep. Every time I close my eyes, I hear that sound. That thunk. That moment where she realized she hit a person. And now she's back to posting Amazon haul videos like it's all fine. It's not fine. And no one's talking about it. I didn't plan to get involved. I swear I didn't. But the silence, it got to me. I screenshotted the selfie. The one with the Starbucks cup and that fake deep caption. I sent it to my best friend in a text and said, "This is the girl I watched hit a guy live." My friend was like, "Wait, what? Are you serious?" So I explained everything. The live, the sound, the face she made before she ended it. She goes, "You need to say something. She can't just walk away from this like it's a fender bender." I didn't want to start drama. But I did leave a comment. Nothing rude. I wrote, "Hey, were you live on TikTok when the accident happened?" That's it. That exact sentence. She blocked me in less than 10 minutes. Not even a reply. Just gone. So yeah, now I was pissed. I made a burner. Call me petty. Whatever. I just needed to know if anyone else saw what I saw. So I commented again. "I saw your live on Monday. You looked away right before it happened. Why aren't you saying anything?" That account got blocked too. Next day, she turns off comments. All of them. Across the board. No more likes showing either. The thing is, I wasn't trying to cancel her. I just wanted her to acknowledge it. To say, yeah, I was distracted and I messed up and someone died. But instead, she's treating it like a PR situation. Like if she just posts enough coffee runs and healing journey content, people will forget. And maybe they will. But I can't. Because here's the kicker. The victim, the man who died, his name was Martin. And I found his GoFundMe. His daughter set it up, said he was on his daily walk, said the car came out of nowhere, said the driver stayed on the scene and cooperated, but no arrest yet. She posted a photo of him holding his dog. He looked like someone's chill uncle who'd always show up to barbecues in New Balance sneakers. I sat there staring at that picture thinking he had no idea someone on a TikTok live would be the last thing he ever saw. And she's shopping at Target again. I wanted to reach out to the daughter, but what do I even say? "Hey, I watched your dad get hit live while the influencer was too busy reading comments to drive straight." That's not helpful. That's just traumatic. But then I made a mistake. I posted on my own TikTok. Didn't name her. just talked about how I saw someone live streaming and crash, and how no one's talking about distracted driving from influencers. It went low-key viral, like 20,000 views. And somehow her fans found it. Suddenly my DMs were full of, "She's traumatized too, you psychopath. Why do you hate women? You're just jealous of her success. She said it wasn't her fault. Why can't you believe a woman for once? Go touch grass." One of them even accused me of faking the whole thing for views. Like, yeah, I faked watching a man die for what? Clout? And the worst part? It worked. Her stans overwhelmed the comment section. Now I'm the villain, not the woman who turned a live stream into a lethal weapon. I reported the incident to TikTok. Not that it'll do anything. Tried contacting a local journalist who covers traffic accidents. No reply. It's like the whole world decided that if no one screenshotted it, it didn't happen. That if she doesn't say I was live, then it's just speculation. Meanwhile, I'm over here reliving it like it's burned into my skull. Because it is. And here's the thing that really fucks with me. I can't stop thinking about what happened after she turned off the live. Did she see the body? Did she kneel down and cry? Or did she sit there waiting for the cops, already planning how to spin it? I'll never know. But I do know this. The internet is not real life. And TikTok doesn't care who dies as long as the algorithm keeps moving. And now I'm stuck wondering, am I the only one who saw it? After I got mass blocked and dogpiled by her fan base, I chilled for a couple days. I didn't want to become one of those TikTok drama people who spiral into conspiracy territory. But the guilt? Still there. The thud? Still echoing. And every time I saw her post something new, a breakfast bowl, a sponsored leggings ad, I just felt sick. So I started digging again. I found her city. It wasn't hard, she's literally tagged it in a dozen vlogs. Let's just say it's in SoCal, not far from Anaheim. The accident happened on a street near a park I recognized from her old hot girl walk videos. Then something weird happened. I went back to the victim's GoFundMe and there was a comment. Just one. From a random account with a cop badge as the profile pic. The comment said, "Prayers for the family. Tragic accident. Let's not speculate." That was it. Innocuous, right? But the account name, Maddie_79. I clicked on it. And yeah, it was him. A local cop. His whole page was thin blue line flags and gym selfies. I kept scrolling and found a video from 3 months ago. Shout out to my favorite TikTok queen for always keeping it real. You deserve the world. Guess who he was talking about? Her. They follow each other. He's liked over 50 of her videos. She liked his back. And when the accident happened, his department was listed in the police report as responding to the scene. So now I'm thinking, did he recognize her? Did he tell the others to play it cool? Is that why the official story is no distractions, no substances? Because from what I saw, there was a clear distraction and it was a fucking TikTok live. And then the post disappeared. The cop deleted the comment from the GoFundMe. Just vanished. I only noticed because I had bookmarked it. That was when I really started spiraling. I posted about the connection on Reddit. No names, just the details. It got removed. Speculation and doxing, they said. I appealed. Denied. I tried again on Twitter. It got buried. Too small of an account. No one cares. But I know what I saw. And here's where shit got real. I got a DM on Instagram. No profile pic, no posts. Just said, let it go. It's not your business. She's already been through enough, I blocked them. Obviously. But my anxiety went into full freak mode. Was that her? Was it someone from the cops' circle? One of the stands? I started looking over my shoulder walking to the grocery store. I even took down my original TikTok post. But the next day, someone else posted a new one. Same topic, different person. And guess what? It blew up. Over 200,000 views. Their story was identical to mine. Same live, same moment, same thud. I reached out. We talked in DMS. They saw it too. They saw it too. They were in the chat. They remembered her giggling at comments, then silence, then ending the stream. They didn't say anything at the time because they assumed she'd go offline forever or the police would handle it. But no, she went right back to content, like it never happened. So now there's at least 2 of us. And that should be enough, right? 2 witnesses? I started emailing journalists again, sent screenshots, sent the GoFundMe, sent clips of her earlier lives showing her driving while live. She's done it before, a lot. One guy actually replied, but all he said was, unless someone goes on record or video surfaces, there's nothing we can do legally. So that's where I'm stuck. I saw it. Another person saw it. But no video equals no proof equals no story. Meanwhile, she just posted a haul from Anthropology, said she's working on forgiving the universe. The universe? She ended a life. She killed a man reading his texts while walking his dog. And she's the one posting about forgiveness? I'm starting to think this will go nowhere, that she'll keep growing, get brand deals, maybe write a book called Healing After Tragedy, that the cop simp who liked her videos will keep protecting her, and that Martin, the guy she hit, will just be another quiet statistic. But I'm not done yet. There's one more thing I haven't told you. Okay, so here's where the story shifts from "this is messed up" to "this is absolutely, undeniably sick." I found her Patreon. I wasn't looking for it. It showed up in a Reddit comment under a post about influencer side hustles. Someone wrote, "Honestly, Name's Patreon is just unhinged ASMR and crying sessions now LOL." And I was like, wait, that name? That name? That's her. So yeah, I paid the $10. Don't judge me. Curiosity won. There were about 40 posts total. Most were old, makeup tutorials, monthly, what I eat in a day stuff. But then a new category popped up, private reflections for close friends only. These were all uploaded after the accident. I clicked the first one. It was a voice memo, no video, just her voice recorded on a phone. She starts off breathing really heavy and says, "This is just for my close circle. I feel like if I don't say something soon, I'll explode. I've been told not to talk about it publicly, but you guys know me. I have to process it somehow." I sat there, just frozen, listening to this woman talk about how hard it's been for her. She said, "I keep replaying it in my head." His eyes. I didn't even know people's eyes could look like that. I think about his dog, too. I didn't mean to. I was reading a comment about my breakup. It made me laugh. I wasn't even looking at the road. So there it was. She admitted it, right there, in audio, behind a $10 paywall. And then she kept going. She said, "My lawyer said to let the cops handle the narrative, that I don't owe anyone anything. But I do feel bad. I think about his family, but also, like, I lost something too. That live was going so well. I had 3,000 people watching. That was a record for me. That line. That fucking line. I lost something too." She literally compared a dead man to her TikTok metrics, and I wish I could say that was the worst of it, but nah. There was another post, a captioned one this time, titled, "When Life Hits You." Literally, dead serious. She used a winky sad face emoji. In it, she wrote a whole rambling essay about how sometimes the universe gives you trauma as a cosmic reset, and how the accident was her wake-up call to realign with her purpose. Not once did she say his name. Not once did she mention Martin. She just called it the event. She said she was grateful for the lesson. I took screenshots. I have them saved. I even screen recorded the voice memo. Because honestly, if this woman ever gets called out publicly, I'm dropping it all. But that's when something clicked. She knows what she did. She knows it's wrong. And she's just hiding behind this fake spiritual influencer mask, hoping no one has the receipts. But I do. And now, so do you. I tried to message the other person who saw the live. I said, "Would you be willing to speak to a journalist with me? Even anonymously?" They read it, no reply. I get it. People are scared. Influencers are protected these days like they're celebrities. And her audience is still deep in the "she's a victim" mindset. She's even started selling merch now. Healing Isn't Linear hoodies, $45 a pop. And here I am sitting on actual evidence that she knew she caused it and no one wants to touch it. One last thing. On one of the Patreon voice notes, I swear to God, you can hear a man's voice at the end, muffled, like she forgot to turn off the recording. It sounds like he says, "Babe, delete that. I told you, no admissions." So she knows, they know. They're just banking on all of us forgetting. So yeah, I know I sound obsessed, but I was doing okay until something happened that made everything real again, like slap in the face real. Last Saturday, I drove down to Anaheim to hang with my cousin. We grabbed lunch near the Disneyland area, some touristy spot that's always packed. Mid-conversation, my cousin goes, "Hey, isn't that the TikTok girl you hate?" I turned, and there she was. Same blonde hair, same stupid Stanley Cup, same overpriced Lululemon belt bag. She was waiting in line at a Jamba Juice, laughing with a guy who looked like he could bench press a Honda Civic. That was probably the boyfriend, maybe the same dude from the voice memo. I just stared. I wasn't even trying to. It was like seeing a ghost wearing Air Force Ones. My cousin whispered, "Don't do anything weird." But my brain was already halfway to, "Yeah, screw it." She stepped aside while the guy ordered, and I walked straight up to her. I said, "Hey." She looked at me like I was a random fan, gave that influencer smile, all teeth, no warmth. "Do I know you?" she said. I said, "You blocked me on TikTok." Her face changed. Not a lot, but enough that I knew she recognized me. She lowered her voice. "Look, I'm not talking about that." I said, "You were live. You said yourself you weren't looking at the road." She didn't deny it, didn't even blink. Instead, she whispered, "Why are you doing this? You don't know what I'm going through." I said, "A man died. You keep posting like you're the one who deserves sympathy." She grabbed her cup a little tighter, not shaking, just holding it like she needed something between us. She said, "My lawyer told me not to talk about it. Everything online can get twisted. You don't understand. I'm trying to rebuild. I lost so much." Then she said the line that still pisses me off, "It could have happened to anyone." I said, "It didn't happen to anyone. It happened to you because you were reading comments." She rolled her eyes, actually rolled her eyes. The guy walked back over holding 2 smoothies. He goes, "Something wrong?" in that tone where he's trying to sound calm but obviously wants to know if he needs to get loud. She just said, "We're good." She's confused. She is confused. I said, "You admitted it on Patreon." I heard your voice. Her face went white, like actual instant panic. She didn't even try to hide it. The guy stepped in between us, all puffed up like he was protecting the president. He goes, "I'm gonna need you to walk away." I said, "Does he know what you said? Or is he just here to be your human shield?" He said, "Last warning." I probably should have walked away. But I'd been living with this crap in my head for weeks, and being 2 feet from her made me lose whatever filter I had left. I looked her dead in the eye and said, "His name was Martin. Say it, just once." She straightened up, looked at me like I was disgusting, and said, "You need help." That was it. That was her response to a dead man. "You need help." I laughed, not because it was funny, just because I had nothing else. She turned her back, grabbed her smoothie, and walked out with her boyfriend like they were late to yoga. My cousin tugged my sleeve and said we should go, so we did. I sat in the car after, staring out at a family wearing Mickey Mouse ponchos while they argued about tickets. Life kept moving. Meanwhile, I felt like I'd been hit by something too big to name. And that's when it finally hit me. Not like some poetic lesson, just a blunt thought. Nothing I do will make her care. She'll keep posting. People will keep watching. The cop friend will keep flirting on her page. Her Patreon fans will keep telling her she's an angel on earth. And Martin, he'll stay gone. A week later, I checked her page again. She posted a Disneyland Day vlog. Seriously. She filmed herself eating a churro and said she was embracing joy again. No mention of me, no mention of him. Just rides and snacks and fake laughter. So I stopped. Not because I forgave her, just because I realized she's already written her own version of the story, and the people who believe her will never care about mine. I saved the recordings, the screenshots, the messages, but unless someone bigger decides to push it, I don't know if anything will ever come of it. I'm still angry, I'm still haunted, but I'm done chasing her. Last night, I went on the victim's GoFundMe again. His daughter posted an update saying they adopted his dog, a little terrier named Benny, because he was at the scene and wouldn't leave him. Someone commented, "He sounded like a good man." And his daughter replied, "He was." I donated again, closed the page, sat there in the quiet, didn't know what else to do. I don't know if I was right to push all this. Maybe I crossed lines. Maybe I should have walked away earlier. But I know this. He deserved better than a thud on some influencer's live stream. And I'm done pretending this will all magically resolve. She can keep healing. She can keep posting. I'm just trying to move on. I'll always remember his name even if she never says it. Martin. That's the end of it. Thanks for watching. If you liked the story, hit subscribe. See you in the next one.